This is a huge game for both teams. You don't think the Lakers sense? You don't think they smell blood?
No.
They go up 3-1 in this series. It's going to be very difficult for the Warriors to come back. Would I bet against them? No, I wouldn't. But this is a formidable foe with LeBron James and Anthony Davis playing at a high level.
To me, tonight's game,
This is the season.
I don't want to hear Dante. No, it's a must-win game. They have
it
to
is
win.
A must-win.
They have to win this game. I don't want to hear it. You want to disagree with me? Fine. If you don't think that they need to throw the kitchen sink at whatever the Lakers got tonight, then you're tripping. Like, you're not acknowledging what they're facing right now. Anthony Davis, it's 40-29. You brought up this moment in time. They get to the back screen, back-to-back possessions, easy dunks, layups. He gets the block on Draymond Green. And then Dre misses a couple times. AD gets the rebound, throws it up to LeBron. LeBron, the layup where I thought he traveled. Then LeBron, hyper aggressive, gets the layup and one. They take the lead, all right? He hits the three off an AD pass. AD shoulder drop on Dre. Boom. They challenge the call. Dre gets the tech. Like, this is all AD.
Well,
AD.
Well, AD had his fingerprints all over that 22-2 run.
Then he finishes the quarter after all these blocks. He blocks Wiggins, Looney, and Draymond Green in this stretch, and then hits that left-handed little runner right before the buzzer. He was everywhere.
Well, you know what's sad is that the Warriors, for 17 of the first 24 minutes, controlled this basketball game. Crypto.com arena was dead. LeBron's body language, not taking a shot through the first 13 minutes of the game, I don't think he was buying his time.
Yeah, well,
he couldn't do anything.
That's what I thought,
He looked like he was out of it.
Wiggins had him in a vice grip.
Dude, he was on Alcatraz. And all of a sudden, that one turnover, where Steph Curry looks for Klay Thompson and Klay Thompson's not looking ahead. There's a miscommunication. Curry's like, oh, my God, really?
He was
frustrated. Because they were running. They were about to run the Lakers out of the gym.
I thought
they
so, too.
really were. You could sense the moment. And from there, all hell broke loose for the L.A. Lakers. You get in a bonus. You start fouling. DiVincenzo gets called for a questionable 3-second violation. You get no calls. The Lakers go to the free throw line 15 times. You turn it over 9 times. And I thought after, for the most part, dominating the first half. They dominated 17 of the 24 minutes. However, the last 7 minutes was all Lakers, and they go into the lead. They go into the locker room with an 11-point lead. That's all they needed. They didn't even play well in the first half. No. They come out in the third quarter. I thought a couple times the Warriors maybe got back into it. Curry went on a personal 5-0 run and cut it to 10. Wiggins had to dunk. You think, okay, maybe there's a jolt here. Maybe they can get some life. But no, it wasn't the case. LeBron James was doing what he was doing. Lakers go up 20. And here's the problem with the LA Lakers. This is the problem.
It's
when
the
you
crying.
Play them. Well, it's the crying, it's the flopping. But here's what they do.
I mean, the Moody flagrant was ridiculous.
But here's what they do. Here's what the Lakers do. When they get a lead, they're a front-running team.
I agree with that.
And they start to clown you. And that's what they started doing. They started clowning the Golden State Warriors. They start hitting threes. They start dancing. They start going there for open dunks. They will try to beat you by 40. They're a front-running team. Yeah. So you got to make sure you hit them early, and you got to stay on their ass. The whole thing, I was really bothered with Draymond Green helping up AD off the court.
Why?
The optics of that. These are the playoffs, all right? These are the playoffs. AD wants to sit there on the court, rolling over like he's dead half the damn time. Well, let his ass stay there rolling over dead. That bothered me, man. This is Draymond Green's the enforcer. He's a heart soul of this basketball team. I need you to send a message.
Yeah, this isn't the AAU tournament. You know what I mean? Like, I'm with you on that one. On the Moody play, so, AD gets the block or whatever on Moody. They're going back the other way. Moody's falling, and AD's foot is underneath his armpit. And they get, look, I would call it tangled up. That's what that was, a classic. We're tangled up. Flagrant one.
I mean,
flagrant one. I mean, are you kidding me?
And Schroeder doesn't get called for the flagrant.
Are you kidding me?
Draymond Green when he grabs the knee.
Flagrant one.
But Schroeder grabs Draymond's knee and it gets called a common foul.
Shopping. I'm with you. But I'm talking about that play. They got tangled up. His foot is under his armpit, and Moody's arm is in a precarious spot. Flagrant one.
Listen.
The league that had Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman wrestling on the ground. Flagrant one for AD, who falls on every other play. The stick man. Flagrant one.
Well, again,
really? Moses Moody, who has not said 2 words on a basketball court in his 2 seasons in the league, has 0 nefarious acts in his resume. Flagrant one.
It's L.A.
No, that one set me off.
Well, it's L.A. It's L.A.
And then JaMychal Green getting and JaMychal missing everything in the half court. JaMychal, if you're going to play, you got to hit a bucket. And then you get a tech on the bench?
Well, they all got a tech.
What are you doing?
Draymond Green got a tech.
What are you doing?
Draymond Green got a tech. They lost their mentals. The Warriors mentally collapsed in that second quarter. They mentally collapsed in the second quarter. and it bled over into the third quarter where the Warriors, check this out, in the second and third quarter, you know how they outscored the Lakers 84-47 in game number 2, 63-38 Lakers in the second and third quarter. So they suffocated the Golden State Warriors. They got frustrated. They became undone. Look, we could cry all day about the whistles. We could cry all day about the whistles, which was coming. I knew the whistles were coming, but when you're a hacking team and the Lakers are number one in the league in attempts and number 2 in makes, and then they bitch and moan about it on the off day, D-Lo, Darvin Ham, oh, we can't win if we don't get to the line. You knew what time it was. But they lost their missiles to go to State Warriors, that is. And when you turn the ball over 9 times in a quarter and give up 14 points off those turnovers, then you're going to lose. So at the end of the day, you got to control what you control, which is taking care of the basketball, have a better shot selection, going to the rack with authority, being forceful in this game. So that I'm not here to hear about the referees. I know about the discrepancy. It's nasty. It is absolutely nasty what's going on. But that ain't why you lost. No, you lost because you didn't take care of the damn basketball.
I agree with that. And when you talk about turnovers, there's the Hachimura like cut in front on a pass that is just a bad telegraph pass across court. To me, it's the unforced errors. Clay leaving his feet, throwing it into no man's land. Curry, going to the lane, trying to hit a back cut, and the guy doesn't realize the ball's coming to him. Throwing it ahead to Klay Thompson, and instead of taking the layup that's presented itself, you're running to the three-point line. Those are the Jordan Poole falling, not making a move, falling.
Well,
what are we doing? The unforced errors are driving me insane.
Well, Jordan Poole, they got to figure him out.
He's got to figure himself out.
And now you got people asking for Jonathan Kuminga. Now, what happens if Kuminga does get some early playing time? It feels like that
ship sailed.
Well, if you force Kuminga to play and then he gets off to a rocky start, then you're going to get people saying, see, I told you he's not ready.
Well, I don't know if Looney is the answer in this one.
But I don't know if Looney's the answer. I don't know if JK's the answer. No, he may get a shot.
Yeah.
He may get a shot. But are you really going to count on JK, who's 20 years old, in a gotta-have-it, must-win situation? Are you going to put him in that spot?
Do you trust him more than JMG?
No, JMG's going to be fine. Those are open shots. I'll live with that.
Yeah, he's got to hit those, though.
But I'll live with that. He hit them in game 1 and 2. He didn't hit them yesterday. I'll live with that.
I know.
Those are wide open shots. He's got to make them, no doubt.
Hit those.
But I'll live with that. At the end of the day, you're up 30-23 at the end of the first quarter. You're up 40-29 early in the second quarter, rolling. So JMG wasn't a problem. Well, JMG's spacing is still helping you out.
And Poole has been a big nothing burger. And it feels like Dante DiVincenzo's been a big nothing burger.
But you know what? I'm not worried about them.
No, I know.
It's just about the dudes.
Okay.
And the number one dude I'm looking at tonight, to set a tone, and to be the Saginaw Savage is Saganasty, it's Draymond Green. If the Warriors want to win this series, Draymond Green has to play at a Hall of Fame level. Point blank, period. It has to be on Draymond Green tonight. He's got to set a tone. Yeah. He's got to bark. Yeah. He's got to chirp. If you need to pick up a technical, then damn it, pick up a technical. I don't care. But you can't help up AD off the court. You got to get into his chest. You got to play defense.
Is another technical meaning suspended?
He's getting up there in points.
Yeah.
He's getting up there in points.
I don't even know.
So maybe you don't need a technical.
I mean, that's why sorry,
Jesus. I think he's up there with points. I got to double check that.
Well, the one that he got, it's like, dude, they already made the call. It's wrong. Just go to the bench. And that's why I lost my mind on the JaMychal Green tech on the bench. You're on the bench. Just everybody be quiet. Stop berating the officials. Tough. Do not get techs on the bench.
It was tough. They became undone. Undone. That was a nasty, nasty quarter. As Draymond Green said, we'll play some sound. The game stopped.